Hello again, everybody. This is Vontos with episode 2 of an unexpected series. I don't think I have anything I need to address before I begin this episode, so I'm going to get right into the game. If you remember, I am going down to kill these two Buttercup fairies here to complete a quest for these Archons. They are going to give me a Titan for killing two pretty weak units, so I definitely got to take advantage of that, even though the Titan's not going to like fighting for me because he is dedicated to evil. I'm going to use this army to go down there. The thing I was thinking about was whether I should clear this monster den on the way down or the way back. I am going to do it on the way down because between the nourishing meals and the guardian flame, my leader is going to regenerate all his health. So this army is going to be at full health. The snake is not going to be full health, so what I'm going to do is switch him into the army to make sure he gets a little bit extra healing. I think he's going to be at like 38 out of 40 hit points. That's close enough to go ahead and attack this. I'm going to try to befriend the bear. If for some reason I can't befriend the bear, then befriending the bleak warg would still be pretty nice. The kobolds are no threat. I'll just kill them easily. I noticed not only that lucky cloverfield that I mentioned last time, but there's another one hiding down here. The halflings have a pretty great ability on their third governance level that makes lucky cloverfields really nice to have in their cities. So I am going to want to build a city next to each of those, then convert all this blight into temperate terrain so that my people like living there. I also noticed, what was it? Well, I don't think I noticed anything specific here, but there are a lot of pretty good map structures and stuff here that'll give me happiness from the inn, extra growth from these things, some pretty good production here. I'm not sure if building a city maybe here could get the Cloverfield and all this, or I might want to build two cities here. But those are just some of the things I noticed before I started to play. So I'm going to go ahead and get started now. And here's another battle that I'm going to fast forward through. I realized that I forgot to fast forward through the Lost Souls battle last time. I'll try to remember that for you this time. If for some reason I forgot to fast forward that battle, let me know in the comments. Maybe reading comments pointing that out that I forgot to do that will help me remember to do it next time. Found a city. It's probably going to be, yep, it's goblins. They're going to give me peace for free. My alignment is negative, so definitely want to go ahead and do that. Then I'll hit these haste berries to help me scout even further. These goblins have a lost library. This would be a good spot to build succubus from. Or not succubus, shamans. I'm playing as a rogue in my multiplayer game right now, so I've got rogue units on my mind. I don't know if I want to leave this city as goblins whenever I take it over, though. I'm not a huge fan of goblin archdruid units. I might put Tigrans in here, actually, because I could get good shamans with the Lost Library and also get good sun guards with that Ancient Ruins. Oh, I can summon a wild animal. I don't know if I want to do it before this battle. If I get a spider or a snake, I could get extra experience from this battle. But since there are a couple tough animal units in there, I might want to save my casting points. Let me check and remember what battlefield spells I have. No, I'm not going to want to use either of those spells in this battle anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and summon it now. And it is a spider. That's good. An ideal battle here would be to befriend the bear, level up the spider, and at least get the snake close to another level up. It is a vampire spider, not my favorite spider, but at this point any spider will do. Oh. Let's go ahead and just kill that kobold. Alright, put my brew brother in back so that the bear doesn't hit it. And I'm gonna kinda protect the snake the same way. Hopefully the bear keeps charging forward straight at my leader. Alright, that was perfect. That was exactly what I was hoping for there. That'll help me get experience for my spiders. Just put them on defense. 60%. Of course it failed. Alright, now I want to weaken it so that the snake can get the final hit. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, the bear's out of movement though, so I can finish it off with the snake next turn. Gonna run this guy around just in case I need him over on the other side. Kobold's gonna suicide. Heal him. Alright, there's a level up for the snake. And a level up for the spider. So I didn't get the bear, but I leveled up my 2 animals. Siren's music box is really nice because I can now use Seduce. Didn't I already get one of these? I got something similar, something that gave me spirit weakness, I thought. Let's see if I already have one. Yeah, this guy already has one. Well, I'm going to give the music box to my Dreadnought since my Archdruid already has some sort of conversion ability with his befriend animal. And I'll go ahead and give this to him, even though it does give the spirit. I guess, oh yeah, I already have spirit protection from Spirit of the Land, so that helps a bit. And my 2 armies will just continue down the road. Okay, there's a lost library right by the clover field, so I'm definitely going to want to put a city up here. I don't know what to do with this Night Watch. I kind of don't want to put him near the city just in case lost souls show up from across the water. I don't want them to take the city. I'd rather have them run up and go after the Night Watch. I'll wait until next turn to start casting one. Alright, I now have a hunter. I can finally go meet these guys. And I just met all the enemies. I'll take a look at them in a minute, once their movement's finished. Nope, still not gonna meet them. Okay, gotta remember what I was gonna do with this city. Could go Builder's Hall. City's production is pretty terrible right now. Builder's Hall, Public Baths, Laboratory, any of those would be really nice right now. I'll just take Builder's Hall. It's the most versatile. And I'll go take a look inside this tomb just to see what's there, since I have nothing better to do with this guy. Bunch of reanimators and an Archon caster. Okay. That won't be too tough. Continue down the road. I want to take a look in here. Wraith King is tough. I really don't want this haunted boneyard to start spawning things, because that's where the bone dragons come from. But I think I can wait and hit them on the way back. These guys have a lot more movement than the other army. Whoops. Okay. These guys just gonna go capture this goblin city, it looks like. Let's see who I'm up against. Halfling Theocrat, Dwarf Sorcerer, High Elf Archdruid, Dwarf Rogue. Lots of dwarves. Halfling Sorcerer doesn't scare me at all. As long as I don't let him get too powerful and get a ton of magic at the end of the game. Dwarf Sorcerer also doesn't scare me. High Elf Archdruid's a good class. This means that I'm probably not going to get Eternal City. Because if there's an AI Archdruid, they're going to beat you to it almost every time. Then Dwarf Rogue. Not a lot of great race and class combinations. Except for the Archdruid. I'm not too scared of this group of enemies. Late game, the Rogue and Sorcerers could be problems, but if we get to the late game and I'm not well ahead in the game, I'm going to have problems anyway against 4 enemies. I don't want to get my tiger killed by scouting this way, but I do kind of want to try to see the enemy cities. I think I'll play it safe and run back. Ah! That was not safe after all. Well, there's Blue's leader. Well, how many turns am I away from getting these? 3 turns, so I won't start casting Fertile Domain yet. I do want to grow this city fast so it can get out and get this Magma Forge before I build a city out here, which I might be doing sooner than later. Alright, I want to swim my snake out and grab that. Somebody just cast a spell. And another spell got cast. Ah, yeah, they took that goblin city. Well, maybe they'll migrate in a race that I like better than goblins. Make it easy for me. I planned on running back with this army once I did this quest for the... Oh, jeez. Where'd those fairies... Well, the fairies are up there, and my army's down here. I forgot to pay attention to that. Well... I'll at least start heading that direction. Get friendship with these guys and start exploring around their land. Let's see what they've got. They don't have a whole lot of structures. That's too bad. Another Dread Monkey. I am running low on mana, so I might just dispel this monkey if he doesn't die on his own. Here's a Heart of the Blight. I was talking about building halfling cities out here and converting the terrain to temperate, but if I get this Heart of the Blight in my domain, I won't need to convert all this blighted tile. I better save my mana. I'm getting really low. When's this gonna grow? Well, I can make it 5 turns without running out of mana at least. Let's see where these fairies move. Come on. Fly right towards my army. Independence turns over. Yeah, those dumb fairies are still up there. Okay, well, since I have to run my army back anyway to take care of the fairies, I guess I won't deal with those enemy armies yet. I'll build up a little bit and then go fight them. Ah, there's an Archon Titan blocking the fairies. That's why they're stuck out there. Alright, I got a Theocrat. I do want Theocrats. I'd rather have Theocrats than Dreadnoughts, because Theocrats also get a party morale bonus. And Theocrats have Convert, which is just really, really good. Plus, this is the hero that has Vigilant. It's a really nice ability. Your unit will be on guard mode after every turn. Give him some health and defense. And wait until he's got some units to lead. So it looks like blue started down here maybe, and white started over here. I wonder if someone's over here, if they're all lined up along the bottom like this. There is a dwarf on the other team. He or she might have started underground. Is that a he or a she? Yeah, it's a he. There's 2 dwarves. So maybe both of them started underground. There's a lost library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The city will eventually get that lost library. Ah, here's purple. So it looks like the enemies are lined up like this in this corner. It's possible I have the entire eastern side of the map to myself and I'm expanding the wrong way. I'm gonna have to scout out to the east with my hunter a little more. Okay. I'm gonna want to move fast to try to catch those fairies. I think you can seduce fairies, can't you? So I'm going to try to do that. I also still want experience for my spider and my snake. These other 3 units can pretty much just get out of the way. Not a big deal. Nourish yourself. All right. Well, I'm gonna get a fairy and a titan out of this. Let's get some cheap experience. Whoops, I blocked my snake. Oh well. Give the experience to the spider instead. Yes, I would like that reward. Okay, I'm going to go back with this army and clear some structures, but in general I'm going to be working my way south towards the enemies. I'll just be doing it more slowly than I was a few turns ago. Little outpost. It's possible this guy did start underground and just... Well, there he is. Svengir. I usually have a better idea of where the enemies are set up than I do this time. Alright, since I'm starting to build up enough units here for 2 armies, I'm going to go ahead and give my Dreadnought Imperial authority and let him lead his own army. I do want the animals with my Archdruid. And we'll give the Brew Brother to the Dreadnought's army, just so that army has a little bit extra health. I kind of want a temple to get extra mana, but I don't have enough mana to build it. Don't have enough mana for a lab either, so I'm going to have to go with public baths, I think. Even though it'll barely take 3 turns to build. Well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But even then, public baths won't get me up to a cheerful city. So I guess I'll go ahead and make a siege workshop. Alright, this looks like Blue's throne. Run my tiger in, probably get it killed. That'll help with my mana situation. Yep. Their leader is in their throne city. It's too bad I don't have some amazing spells that I could cast to kill these guys. Just rush it with my tiger. Yeah, overall, I'm not impressed with this city. It's got a few things out around the edges, but can't make a lot of great units, at least not until its border gets out to that library. Alright, the Tigrans have a quest. Let's see what they'll give me. They'll give me a saber-tooth chariot, but won't give me... I guess they already are my vassal. Do I want a saber-tooth chariot? Or do I want to just buy the city? I think I'll go ahead and do the quest, since my army is heading back that way anyway. Probably cut through here and clear out this ancient ruins. Oh. Yeah, they attacked that monkey fast. Go ahead and just let it die, and they attacked my tiger fast. Jeez. Looks like the Archons are just going to give me a free vassalization. No, it's a free peace treaty. I don't know that I want peace with them, though. I was planning on capturing this and raising it so that I could build cities around there. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just stick a city somewhere in this area so I can get that, and get all of this eventually. Except I think that, yeah, that inn is inside the Archon's borders. I'm going to want to raise that anyway. Well, I guess I can accept it. I can just backstab them for the evil points later if I need to. Alright, what are we going to get now? I think I probably want Beast Mastery. Make my animals a little bit better. I have a mana income now, so I can afford to start casting spells again soon. Alright, that's the stronger army. They're going to clear the ruins. This guy's going to hit the berries and come up this way. Go scout this way, clear out that mine. Troll and 2 wargs. If there had been a spider inside this ancient ruins, I might have changed my mind and sent my Archdruid's army out to get it. The troll regenerates health, so I'm not going to attack it until I know I can kill it in one turn. I'm gonna try to get it to attack my Titan here. My Dreadnought's got a ton of health too, so that's okay if he attacks the Dreadnought. Actually, I should be able to seduce the troll. Forgot I had that. Probably try to seduce the troll. It's not going to like fighting for me either, but like the Titan, it's going to have to get over it. It's a nice critical hit. 60% chance. Nope. Alright. No big deal. Because I can do that. Alright, I think I need to attack the warg. I'm debating giving nourishing meal to the fairy and letting it stand on guard. Let's see. Yeah, the warg could kill it. Even with max health, the warg could kill it, so I better just take the warg out. And let's go take this warg out too. I got throw net. 23 knowledge. The knowledge is nice, but that's a lot of gold. I already have a ton of gold though, so I think I'll just take the reward. I'll let him have throw net. Throw net works well with the Siren's music box. It's considering building a city over on this island. But it looks like there's only one structure here that won't eventually be in this city's borders. That might not be worth the settler. $280 gold's a lot. But I do really need this city. It's not like I can get an army over there to do a quest anytime soon anyway. They're giving me 32 gold per turn. That's not bad. Well, depending on where the enemies are, I could probably get a pretty good city in here. I want to do No Mercy for the experience. I'm going to go ahead. But that butcher scares me since my two strongest units in this army are both mounted. Well, I could cast a spell. Really don't want to use that much mana though. Plus these guys are going to be immune to the Blight from the Hornet Swarm anyway. Really wish they'd let their guard down. Alright, this guy can't kill me. Even if he does max damage. This guy... I'm just afraid if I attack this guy, the butcher will move here and kill my pony rider. And I don't want to move my snake in there. He'd be just as vulnerable. The web's only 45% chance too. Let's go ahead. Okay, that helps a bit. What's 14 times 3? That is exactly 42, isn't it? Alright, so if I use up his movement... and I sit on defense. Okay, he can't kill anybody. The spider can just come and get a flank hit on whoever he needs to. Okay. Alright, spider and snake both leveled up. Let's try this again. Very good. Get him a level. I think, even though my Shock Serpent has leveled up, I think I'm going to still finish him off with this guy. Just for a little extra XP. It's very close to evolving. Once they become mature Shock Serpents, they start to level up really fast. Because you can use them in so many different ways at that point. Okay, let's go do this quest. Do I want to... No, that's still pretty tough. Bunch of Archon infantry. Wonder how an Archon Titan would do on his own against 4 Archon infantry. I bet it would actually be pretty close battle. Let's move up so I can hit both of these guys. Don't really know where these guys are planning on going. But they can't reach my ferry. Yeah, I don't think these guys even know where they're trying to go. Here, come hit my Titan, I dare you. Who wants the XP? This guy wants the XP. Look at how little damage that infantry will do in retaliation. 1 to 3. I can't kill him though. Let's try this. There we go. No one really needs a nourishing meal. The Titan could use one. Probably move up so I can give him one at the end of the battle. Okay. Or I'll just give one to myself. Ouch. Alright, saber-tooth chariot for me. And with that done, I'm gonna go ahead and buy them. Got plenty of gold to start building stuff. Kind of want to make a... No, I'm gonna wait until I get the first Tigran governance. I might get the cheaper settlers from them. From that. Since I'm not planning on building saber-tooth chariots other than just this one. Although actually I am planning on building sun guards. That's the point of building the settler. Thinking about putting a Tigran city up here to make sun guards, since the only units I'm planning on building are shamans, hunters, and summoned animals. So I need some sort of defense against cavalry especially. So I'm thinking about making sun guards here. The city would basically be a throwaway city anyway, since this one's going to pick up these structures, this one's going to pick up this. So the only structure this city would have is the ancient ruins. You could just park a city there, make 8 to 10 sun guards over the course of the game, and that'd be the city's whole purpose. I guess the question then is that the only Tigran city I want to build? If so, then I definitely want the military governance option. For now, I want to build a storehouse. I do need to get this city's borders to grow out and get this magma forge before a city here gets to it. I'm gonna put the saber-tooth chariot in this army. One of these guys needs to probably... I guess I'll... I don't know. Someone needs to defend this city. But I like all of those units in my army, so... I'll decide on that later. Okay, next turn I can start to cast Fertile Domain. Put it here. Need to get Scales of Fortune too. Man, I need mana. Okay. Still very happy. I think I'll get Shooting Grounds. And make a few hunters. Keep scouting with this one. Aha! Humans. Ooh. Okay, I'm definitely capturing this city and putting halflings in there to get that lucky clover field. Just not sure when I'm gonna be able to get an army out there. It's another good spot for a city. As long as I don't get into an intense war, I'm gonna have plenty of good cities available to me. Okay, I want to get an army out here. It's just a little outpost. I can probably just make a few hunters. I'll go back and look at the units in that city again. There's no walls. There are just 3 tier 1 units. I might be able to just make a stack of 4 or 5 hunters and run over and take that city. Alright, now that I have a saber-toothed chariot to help me, I'm going to clear this. Nothing too scary in it. Black Knight is good, but I've got a Titan to block it. Link this guy up with the rest of my forces. I'll give him Guardian Flame. It's important, by the way, that I keep this Titan in a stack with the Brew Brother. Since he doesn't regenerate health on his own, I don't have any Necromancer stuff. This Nourishing Meal is the only thing that's going to heal this guy. Can I kill anyone? Looks like I can. Oh, wow. Yeah. Goodbye. Guess against units with low resistance, acid darts are better than a musket. Might. Okay, I'll go up and get in the priest's face. And hit this guy. Fumble is no good. I'll be okay though, I've got a ton of health. And go finish him off. Ouch. Man, that Titan does a ton of damage. Alright, go give him a Nourishing Meal. Give the kill to the Titan. Man, that Titan is good. It's been a long time since I've used an Archon Titan in one of my games. I think I'm going to give this shield to my new guy. Should probably buff that new guy's defense way up. Since he gets vigilant, he's going to end every turn on defense. I don't remember if I cleared this. No, I didn't. Okay, hopefully there'll be a tier 3 unit in there. I've got plenty of gold to buy one. Don't know what turn tier 3 units start to show up in these inns. Should be a nice easy battle. And I can give you more health. Don't really want that charger to get to fly over behind my hero and get a flank hit on him. Also trying to decide which one of these guys I want to try to seduce. I'm thinking probably the Elder, because I don't have a lot of good ranged units yet. That guy, he can do a lot of damage to my pony rider, though. Better back him up. Okay. Guys better not kill my Titan. Nice critical hit. I do have plenty of health left. Nothing to worry about there. So many critical hits. I'll just hide him. Oops, forgot I had this guy. Stop that. Come join me. Alright, let's see what I can buy. I cannot buy a tier 3 unit yet. Alright, Elder, you now get to defend this Tigran city. I'm gonna send... no, I'll send the farmer over. I'm gonna pick those guys up with this army at some point. Get an upgrade for my Theocrat. I really like Wizard Hunters. 4 upgrade points for +1 resistance for the entire army is good enough on its own. The Summon Slayer is a nice bonus on top of it. I think I'll save my last 2 upgrade points. Five turns left. Cherryton's gonna give me gold. Although I think I'm gonna take the mana this time. That'll give me some flexibility in casting spells. Do I want Scales of Fortune or Fertile Domain? I think I want Scales of Fortune, actually. I would have put Fertile Domain on Cherryton. Or I could have started summoning an animal. Really, any of my spells would have been nice there. Really hate when these ancient ruins are full of berserkers like this one is. But I feel pretty comfortable with my Titan. Whoops. Wrong tile. I can seduce the monster hunter, but that's the only one that I can. Orc Berserker too with Warcry. Yikes. Just make sure the only unit he can hit's that Titan. Yikes. I forgot about that charm ability. Let the Titan go kill someone else. Ouch. Now I'm wishing I'd hit the Berserker to use Guard Breaker on him. I don't really need to worry about that Bard. Let's do this. Just keep flanking back and forth there. What I'm afraid of is this monster hunter attacking, dying, and then the Berserker runs up and kills my saber-toothed chariot. It's definitely a possibility. Okay. I can do that. There are some possible ways I could lose some here, but... Alright. None of them happened. Give him some health. Let him get the... Nope. Brew Brother gets the kill. Well, I get fire bolts and a little bit of knowledge. The tiny bit of knowledge actually shaved 2 turns off of my research. It was 4 turns, now it's down to 2. Okay, I'm getting enough production now, even though it's still only very happy. I can start making some hunters. Just do 1 at a time for now. Yeah, if there's just a longswordsman and a halberdier in here, I could probably take this with 3 hunters, plus the one that's already out there. So I'll go ahead and do that. Watch this thing spawn something and kills me. Kills my army that runs out there. Production resources, yay. Is my army strong enough to get them? It's that charger. Flank attack hit on one of my cavalry. That really scares me. I'm going to be a coward and not do that. I'll come back later. Alright, I think this is going to be the last turn for this episode. Get to fight some ghosts. Hopefully I'll evolve my snake in this battle, then I can go get those production resources. Is he close? He's kind of close. Just send him up here, put him on guard. He's not gonna die. Hopefully they'll all attack him. Of course they won't. Alright. Don't want him to get killed. So I'm just gonna use up his action points. Well, I was gonna wait until these guys came back so the snake could get extra experience, but he was gonna evolve after killing this anyway. Alright. Let's go get production resources. In a minute. Definitely want to get a shrine. Although public baths would be nice, because the city's not very happy yet. But with only 8 mana per turn. Uh-oh. Crap. The city's right on Julia's borders. Gonna have to send over more of an army than just hunters to make sure I can hold that. Go get that guy. Good job. Mature shock serpents they are tier 3 units. They're good enough to stand up against most things by themselves. Just gonna go hit this guy. I better not. I'm a little worried about him flanking the shock serpent and then this guy, the raptor, killing him. I should be fine. Next turn he could do 16, he could do 18, that could potentially kill me. So I better go use this guy's. Okay. Heal yourself. Alright. Let's see what we get. Hopefully public baths. Nope. We'll take the Siege Workshop though. I think I want Natural Healer. And I'm gonna keep saving my upgrade points because there are a few more things I want. Alright, now that I've seen what's out here, I'm gonna work this army back a little bit. Do I want to fight this? think I do. Because I can befriend one of those crows. Man, that carrion bird does so much damage. Oh, because it's, no, that only gives him +2, still. I think I'll be fine. There's a chance the carrion bird could hit my pony rider and this guy comes and flanks him, but even that might not kill him. Ha! Losers. Okay, go ahead and finish him off. One step closer to a king's shock serpent. You get to go scout for me. Go meet some mermaids next turn. Alright, since everything here's cleared out pretty much except for that tomb. Keep forgetting to get that. I'm going to send this army down towards this city. Hopefully will help me hold it against Julia here. I don't know what color to call it. I guess I'll call it green. Since we've already got a blue, you get to be green. I don't want to say aqua or teal or whatever. I'm going to keep it basic. And since I'm sending this army that can't swim, I might as well send the units here that can't swim as well. Let's see what the Archons want me to do. No, I don't want to fight Nightshade Fairies just to get Archon casters. No, thank you. Don't think I have anything else I need to do, anything I need to go over. How many more turns until I can get them? 3 turns. I don't feel like I made a whole lot of progress this episode. I did meet everybody. No one too scary. They're a lot closer than I'm used to. I'm not used to playing on medium-sized maps, so that is kind of startling to see how close all the enemies were. But that means all my best cities and my armies are close to them as well. Will help me mount an attack on them faster. I gotta remember to get out here and explore, because this top corner might all belong to me. In fact, I said maybe the eastern half of the map was mine. Now I think it's the northern half, since green is out here. Alright, I think that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss the rest of this series, and leave some comments. I enjoyed getting those and reading them. I should have another episode up later this week. I'm going to try to get 3 up a week. I might not be able to get to everybody's comments since I am recording that many a week, but I will try to get through as many as I can. Thank you again, and I'll see you in a few days.